Hello, gaming, and welcome back to Mass Effect. We just spent the better part of the last half of the episode last time re-equipping everybody. Now we're talking with everybody once again.
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
That's the reason?
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credit simplifies things.
Sometimes.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Alright.
So long, Wrex.
Short and simple till I get his, stuff back. Speaking of stuff back...
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
You're now selling stuff that's supposedly above my current weapon... more expensive than what I'm currently holding. Even though I spent a long time collecting this stuff. I want to see just how good this stuff is. A Volokov 8 has more damage, but not by much. More heatsink, but only by 0.1. And less accuracy than the HMWSR 7. Raptor 7. Not nearly as good damage. Oh wait, that's a good point. That's only 251. Oh no, 253. Okay. Or 237. This one is 336. Okay. Oh, that's because this is assault rifles. Okay, so my assault rifle is better than this by a long shot. But I think I increased its damage, maybe? So, who knows? Let's see, Explorer. Oh, this is Turian armor. It might be better than Garrus's, I don't know. I might get this for Liara. Just so she has some decent armor, since I gave the good armor to, Kaden. But she got the superior biotic amp, so... Pistol... Oh yeah, that's way better. Let's see... Medium armor Krogan... I shouldn't be looking at that. Light armor human... nope, okay. I wanna get this for Liara... Yeah. Let's buy that. It's a lot better than the Phoenix armor. Everything's better than the Phoenix armor. Phoenix armor is bottom of the barrel. There we go. Now that we got you in some decent armor. That actually looks kinda good on you, too. Let's get you the better medical interface. Never mind, you've got the best medical interface that we have available. Damage protection, shields and hardening, kinetic buffer, shield modulator. I think I want to give you... Let's give you the shield modulator. I also wanted to look at Wrex's armor. Oh, that's right. I can give you the better exoskeleton at the very least. We need to get you some better Krogan armor. Let's see what we have available over here.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Turian, medium armor, Krogan, Scorpion. Okay. Might as well grab that. Right, oh, let's sell all my low-level gear. Wish there was a way to go to the bottom. Oh. I could sort by level, reverse the level. Let's go all the way to the top again. Reverse. There we go. Yeah, anything level 1 can definitely be sold. Anything level 2 can definitely be sold. Level 3. Level 4. Yeah, let's sell off level 4 and start selling off... No, we should keep level 5 for now. I think. I have enough for that Krogan armor now. I do not. Alright, good enough. Let's go talk with Tali. I doubt we'll get much, but always worth a talk.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
I hope so.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
We're actually about halfway.
With before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
An important part.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm going to miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
There we go. That's definitely one of those phrases that made me interested in dating her in the next game. Alright. Now that we've talked with everyone here, let's go talk with Liara and Alenko. I love how I've done myself a favor by making Ashley think I'm interested in her. Simply by... That's the biggest issue with this game, and one that one of my friends complains about a lot. Being nice to someone isn't necessarily flirting with them. And so, being kind and doing nice things for someone shouldn't be considered a gesture of romantic interest. But in this game, that's exactly what happens with Ashley and Liara. As long as you're nice with them, they will think you're interested in them. And that's part of the story. You have to kind of have... No, not necessarily. But you either have a romance or you don't have a romance. And those are the only options.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
Tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk
Good
another
point.
time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, so he never really talks story-related stuff until we finish a big mission, usually. So it's not unusual for him to just stick to the basics there. I want to talk with Liara because Ashley can move forward with stuff, so I want to see if Liara does as well. I always liked her outfit.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
A spiritual exchange?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
I'm intrigued.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
There's no rush.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Alright, we're all good.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, so now we know what the deal is with that. And I've spoken with everyone else who's currently important in this game. Everybody else on board is already pretty much taken care of. I'm just checking up here, see if there's anything I haven't grabbed that could be useful. Nope. No minor XP giving stuff. And I highly doubt that there's anything in here, but just in case. Nope. Alright, we're all good to go. Let's move on to the next thing we do. Okay. So we've officially done that for Dr. Hart, aka Dr. Salen. We already did this one. So we're all good for the Kepler Verge. Actually, hold on. If we're all good for the Kepler Verge, yeah, that's Hawking Ida. So let's do Rex's family armor. See, Argos Rio. Oh, hold on, let me save first. Okay, Argus Rio cluster. Excuse me. Alright, we're heading to the Argus Rio. Voyager, Hades Gamma, Gemini, Argus Rio. Hydra. There we go. Alright, not landing on that planet yet. It looks so inviting, too. Wow, really? Nothing? Apparently that's the only thing to do here. Land on this planet. That's not the planet I was talking about. Metkos. Level 2 heat hazard. So there's definitely a thriving volcanic place. And we gotta take Tali for electronics, and we have to take Wrex, because it's his family armor. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, we gotta level you up, don't we? There was nothing major that I wanted to give you, so let's just auto. There we go. Master Warp, Advanced Throw. Okay then. Now, let's see where we are and where we're going. Turian wreckage. Oh, I've already been here. No wonder. So now there's a transponder signal. So of course, it wasn't there the first time we came. Because we had to speak with Wrex about it first. So that's sometimes a caveat, is that sometimes you'll get a story mission on a planet that you think you're never going to see again. And then you come back to the planet, and not only do you get the story mission, but you find something cool to go with it. This is not what I thought it was. Wrex, where is your... Alright. Never mind. Hold on. I know I checked everywhere. We're in the Argus Rio. Oh, there it is. Phoenix, Arizona. There we go. I knew I wasn't crazy. Just a little unwell. Yeah, we'll take that. Ooh, Prothean data disk. Okay, that's all good. Salto. That's where we land. Tutuno? I should have taken the asteroid belt around, since I have to do that anyway. Just in case there's a secondary find. Nope. Alright, worth a try. Let's land, people. Alright, now we need our nod Wrex and Tali'zora. Gotta have high electronics. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wow. Hidden structure. Anomaly. Debris. Since we're right here, let's head to the hidden structure. We're gonna start with the story mission. Can't tell if this is dirt or snow. Could be either. What would I want it to be? I would not want it to be snow. Come on. There we go. That's all that matters. Now we've got a much easier route to get up and over. We've got something that's going to start shooting at us in a moment. Oh, hey everybody. That seems to be all of them. Okay, so I can't destroy the big metal X's, but I can take care of the barricades. Going in hot. Speaking of which, Wrex, you are on a shotgun. Tali, you should also be on your shotgun. Why do you always switch at random points?
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
I get it. It's also an army of bad guys. Let's try not to get killed. There we go. Hi. Fire, eh? How are you not dead? There we go. Got two shotgun-toting badasses with me right now. And Tali. I know there's someone up there. I saw their movement. Oh, I lost it. I know it was timed. Okay. There's somebody. Why must we always get so close? It's really unnerving. Goodbye. Oh. Goodbye. Why? No, that took care of that. Still one over here, above me, and one over here, not above me. Oh, you got all the way around here, didn't you? There we go. Yeah, we're not gonna hit him from down here. We gotta go up. This is the Turian general, I believe. Who took his armor. Yep, Turian Actus. That did nothing. There you go, Wrex. He's gone. Goodbye. Alrighty then. Let's go find your family's armor. Let's see now. Wetware. Polaris. Nice. Technician kit. High explosive. Nice. Incendiary rounds, tungsten rounds, and last but not least, one set of Krogan ceremonial armor.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
That's great.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
That's good. Wrex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression, thoughtful perhaps? Krogans are hard to read. When he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. Alright. Easy enough. We got ourselves a happy Krogan. Hard to do these days. I don't think this door leads anywhere, but just in case. Nope, there is something here. I'll take a med kit. Even though we're full. Take all of that. Hard decryption, huh? Oh, I almost screwed that up on the first one. Ooh, Praetor M. Turian medium armor. That's going straight to Garrus. Alright. I think we're good to go. We got the armor back. We got a whole bunch of good stuff for loot. Now we can explore the planet. For resources and experience. Because every level is important. Alright, now... Oh. Assassin Light. Oh, I forgot. No, I don't think I did. Gladiator. Phoenix again. Alright, we're all good. Let's head way over here. Just making sure that I find all the resources. I climb this mountain here. Make sure that you take the easy way. Because climbing a mountain is difficult, even in this thing. As much as we like to believe that it is a Skyrim horse, it is not. Alright, over the top, down the other side. Smooth sailing. Now we just aim and forward we go. And we've already made it to the corner without finding anything. This is the corner, right? Yes, it is. I'm never far off from my corner. Now we'll head towards the debris. I'd say this is more dust than... Yeah, because this is just like water... like a dry lake bed or something. Salt flats or something. Like this might actually be some water. Oh, hey! This is the one. I remember this one. A resource that is literally on the edge of the map to the point where Joker will always tell you you're leaving the area. It's also the hardest to get to. Come on. There we go. There it is. Yeah, literally we're in the red.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Sorry, Joker.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I know, but we gotta get the resource. Now, see, that's the thing. It's always this planet, always on this edge of the map. It's always the same. There will always be one resource in this game that's close enough to the edge that Joker yells at you for leaving. Alright, before I go that way, I'm gonna go this way. You know why. You gotta check the corner. Come on, corner. There we go. Now we can turn around. Oops. My hand slipped, I swear. Alright, salvage. Wow, that was a pretty rough one. You currently have 256 items. You are nearing the 300 item limit. You'll be forced to salvage any new items you find once you reach this limit. Sell or salvage some items at your earliest convenience to avoid reaching this limit. Thank you. That means I need to sell all of my level 5 and above, which I should have done, but that's okay. And we'll head for this one next. Try to hug the edge. There's the edge. You saw how close the other one was to the edge. That's why you always gotta make sure you can visibly see the edge on your radar. And what do you know? Now we have a reason to go away from the edge. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to make out. Forgot we still have Wrex, don't we? We could switch him out, but that would take lots of time that we don't really need to waste. Alright, here we go. Easy enough. Oh, and landed on me. Okay, heading to the next location. The next corner. We want to go this way. as we can see the edge, we're good. Whee! Aha! Now we see what we're heading toward. Retrieval. No, not this time, folks. Well, there is something of interest over here. Ah, an Asari capsule. Matriarch's writings. Possible the writings are about the nearby ruins. Alright. I'm gonna check these nearby ruins just in case. But it looks like they are not of any interest to us. There's no markers or indicators on any of them. Unlike the other one. Alright. Okay, good to go. Let's get in here. Alright, we already did that one. But as usual, gotta check the edges. Sometimes the edges are just the most important thing. Make sure that you really work those edges. Because those edges can make you really excited if you find something good. We're still talking about the planet searching, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Fly! That was a dumb idea. I'm gonna take damage for that. Nope, apparently not. Mako's built of sterner stuff than I am. Okay, as soon as we see that exclamation point, we gotta head to the center. Just to make sure we didn't miss nothing. There we go. Right there-ish. Which means that we don't have to climb another mountain. Yay! Oh. There's actually something in the sky over there. Oh. It wasn't supposed to be in the sky over there. So I was like, what is that? Why is there dirt on my screen? Something didn't load right. Alright, nothing in the middle area. Think we are good to go. Alright, Mako. Take me back to the Normandy. As we jump. That was a cool exit. I hope. According to both of my viewers. And the random assortment of you that get pulled here from some algorithmic miracle. Oh wait, I need to go talk with Wrex. Just hit square, that exits everything. There you go. Brain functional-ish. Alright, let's see what Wrex has to say now. Also, I can sell off all my level 5 gear. Wrex, my friend.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
Volus diplomat?
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much.
Of course.
Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
Ouch.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
She was a merc?
An Asari commando mercenary? That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
Then what?
So what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders.
Ah.
She always was a bit of a softie.
What about the fight?
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. Had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone. Life support was failing. But I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
Did Alina get out?
I assume the Asari commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
And the Volus?
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
You told him that?
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
Alright. I can't remember the name of it, but the asteroid... I don't think he's talking about the asteroid place that you go to, in the second game. For some reason I can't remember what it's called. Where Arya Talok is in control. Okay. Something tells me that we haven't done anything in the Gemini Sigma location. I can also check back with the Citadel. missions, actually. Yep. Okay, I think we've officially spread out far enough. Now that we've done Kepler Verge and the Hawking Ida. We didn't do the Hawking Ida, did we? We've done all of these. We definitely did Voyager. Let's check the Hades Gamma. I don't know if I did all of the Hades Gamma, or any of the Hades Gamma. So we gotta find out. Alright, not a good way to start. Still looking bad. I must have done this one. Okay. Definitely done that one. This. Or that. Tatar. Miriam. Yeah, I'm thinking I've done all of this. Okay, there's the landing spot. Yep, I've definitely been here. If an asteroid's been mined, I've definitely been there. Moving too fast. Farinata. Oh, this is the Ontario. That's where the kidnappers were. And there's nothing else. Okay, we definitely did that. I could go to Pharos and do the next story mission, but I'm not going to. Because we don't have time for that right now. Kepler Verge. Let's do Hawking Ida. Sentry is the only thing out here for now, so let's go to the Sentry. I know there's at least one or two things to do out here.
Message coming in, Commander.
There it is.
Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Thanks, Joker.
This is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Ida cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Maybe you're overreacting, okay?
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
Kyle's followers.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
Of course. Missing Alliance officers.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he and his followers killed them.
Major Kyle.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
Maybe I can reason with him.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay. So now we know what's going on here. There's a moon. And of course the moon is the thing we can land on. Klindagun. Finally, something to survey. Wow. There we go, medallion. And we found something over here. Talic asteroid, as usual. Checking for more. Nope. Let's go to press up. Press up. Press up. Press rough. Press rough. Okay. As usual. Let's do it. For our next mission, I should stop by the Citadel and get everybody leveled up. Alright, here we go. Everything's over here. Got it. So, first things first, we go to this corner over here. Oh, there's also something unusual over here. And this wasn't on the map. That's why. Oh. So busy following it, I completely missed the tentacles. Whoops. I'm just not doing well with this one. Apparently it's just stuck over here now. There we go. Oh, you're dead now. Yep. Finding an X in a random location like that usually means a Thresher Maw. Not that I'm complaining. Can always use that extra experience and money. Want to stick close to the edge, but to climb this mountain I want to take the easier path. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh hey, we're finding some enemies. Interesting. I don't think I'm anywhere near the compound. No. So why is there red dots over here? Wow, that was easy. Hi everybody. You salvaging things? think if we ever oh no, that was Garrus. I think if we ever find a salvaging team out here like this, there should be something on their vehicle that gives us locations of at least 1 or 2 mineral deposits. That would be very, very helpful. But this isn't a new game. This is an old game that's been played many times by thousands of people. And while it is a beautiful game that I will never, ever hate, you can't improve something that's already done. This was literally its encore, wasn't it? I forgot to sell all the things. Alright, let's go here. That's the biotic compound, so... Story mission, activate. Stay on top of the mountain as long as you can. Because climbing back up it is a pain in the... I hate everything right now. Alright. And of course, it's in the deepest crater. Where is it? I hate that even more when it tricks you into thinking it's in a crater, and then it's not. There we go, rare element. Worth every penny. Made a lot of money. Killed a lot of chickens. I don't know. Hey, is that Pandora? Alright. That was the worst direction I could have gone in. Oh, I hate this planet. I hate it so much. I hate all of it. No, 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 no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. The one thing I don't want to be right now is stuck. This is why you stay up and do not go down. Alright. Just get me to the friggin' compound. Or this mineral deposit over here. Or both. Hold on. I did this wrong. Oh, that was stupid of me. Biotics. Gotta bring Kate in. Alright. I gotta get back to where I was. Thankfully I know where I'm going. Just head straight to the compound. Or I could take this opportunity. Oh wait. Yeah, you need some leveling. There was something, decryption and electronics I was getting up. That's literally 6. There we go. Let's see, anomaly. That's the biotic compound. You know what, let's just do it the reverse way. We'll go up to this corner and hit everything on the way down. The last thing we do will be the compound. Except for the fact that it's time to end. Thank you so much for joining me today, Getting. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated. Man, that was disappointing.